Word.
I said what I said. Episode 2. I'm here with RS Enrico.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
You know,
Being the first artist I shot on camera, me picking up a camera. Before we even get to the interview, I want to tell you some niggas here for me. So when I blow up and I'm on Spike Lee level, thank you. I want to say thank you. I'm gonna give my nigga his flowers right now, so niggas won't think I changed or nothing. When I first got into doing videos, niggas didn't believe in me, and he was the only person I could pick up the phone and say, "Hey, you got a song?" And he say, "Yeah." I say, "Hey, meet up right here. Let's shoot a video." And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm still learning. But he the only one that gave me a chance. It's a lot of niggas who got fake energy, who act like they was there. They really wasn't there. I can tell you right now, he was the only person that will pull up when I'm pressing buttons and trying to figure shit out, and I'm on the computer and I done deleted some shit on accident, don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and he gave me a chance, so I want to say thank you. So let's get to this. Let's get to this interview. So how long you been doing music?
For real, I've been doing it since I was probably like 16.
16?
But you know how that go. You have a passion for it, and then you know what I'm saying. I started it because of my uncle. Watch him do music. You feel me? You remember the box back in the day?
Yeah.
He used to be on the box. You feel me? So
was that channel 32?
I think they had 32, channel 32. So he used to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just looking at him. You feel me? Like, man, he really on some gangster shit. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I want to be exactly like that. You feel me? So RP Twin, you feel me? I got him around my neck. RPG Thug, you know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up, because in your music, I hear you honoring your uncle a whole lot. That's definitely, that's an honorable thing to do. A lot of niggas don't do that, or they do it when they only want attention. But you've been doing it since, like, we lost him. Like, since the beginning. Like, you never stopped.
Yeah, you know. My whole image, I ain't gonna lie. My whole image is basically him. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, RP, but he don't live on through me, you feel me? So, I got him tatted everything, man. I'm tatted just like him. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration, man. That's my real inspiration, man. Like, that's my dude right there.
Alright, so actually, I don't know if this affect the question, but I'm gonna ask it. So when losing him, was that one of the reasons you stopped doing music? Because you stopped doing music for a minute and you came back.
I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons why, you know, that I'm in and out of jail. So it's like, I wasn't focused. But then the day that I lost him, I was locked up at that time. So like my new song, I Am You, I Miss You, it talks about it. Like I lost him on August 7th, my birthday August 8th. And I was locked up coming home August 28th. So it's like, when it hit me, it's like, you feel me? Like I don't want to even do the music, because I was doing the music to impress him, you feel me?
Yeah.
To be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young kid in the hood with the OGs. So it's like, they looking at me like, Lil G. So my whole image, my whole thing was off of him, you feel me? And I had to get my own name into it, you feel me? So, you know, I came a long way from that though, but now it's like I'm doing it for him all over, because I can't let that die, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk mine, and you're gonna hear it through the music, man.
And coming up, do you feel like he was one of your influences as far as like gang ties? Like we shot the song Gang Ties. We all know it's self-explanatory. It's gang affiliated. Yeah, and you, I mean, growing up, I ain't on no Vlad shit because it's my family, y'all, but you know, he was in a gang. So do you feel like he has some influence on that? Is that something that you joined or something you want to do because of him, or was it because of your surroundings and you feel like you just needed to be a part of something like that? Or
see, with the whole gang ties, you feel me? Like I was basically raised into it. And my uncle was already, you know what I'm saying, down with blood, you know, so I'm raised into it. So growing up, me and him, we both grew up without fathers, so I looked at him more like as a father than my uncle, you feel me? So it's like I was close to him like on the hip, you feel me, big brother or whatever you want to call it. That's how close we were. So every movement he did, I see him getting money in the street. I want to do the same thing, so he put me on at 12, you feel me?
So you've been gangbanging since you was how
12,
old?
12.
So 12 years old, that's what made you start.
Like, yeah, I had to go get in that paint, you feel me? Like, he punched me hard as fuck, you hear me?
So, back then, it was different. Wasn't it different back then because you had to get jumped in a gang opposed to, like, how it is now? You can basically just know somebody who knows somebody?
I mean, it's way different, man, you know? I mean, I'm not big on saying, like, every kid should just be out here gangbanging, but, you know, times was different, you know? And, like, now it's different. It's just, there's no order. See, what like back then it was order to it. Like it was structure.
Mm-hmm.
You had to do certain things, live by certain ways. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so humble, and I respect all. You feel me? So like when people say, "Oh, you a game maker, all you do is do it," nah. It's about uplifting each other. You feel me? Like you feel me? I can't get into it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like it's really about uplifting your brothers and being there for each other. It's about protecting your community. That's what it really is about. But you know, nowadays you just hear people say blood deal or crip deal, whatever. But my gang ties, like I said, it's gang affiliated, but it's a bigger message. When I say I'm a real gangster, I got blood. I know blood, crips, and fellas. I know BDGs do hit if I tell them. What I'm really saying is, I can bring people together, different gangs, and become a unit.
Because you know everybody.
Yeah, big unity. Like I'm saying, bring them all together. So it's really more supporting all black power. Period. For real.
And that's funny because I interviewed Ocho.
My dog.
Yeah, I interviewed Ocho and I asked a question and he kind of like went this direction. This question wasn't even for you, but now since we going this way and you saying like how you could bring gangs together and stuff like that. The question I had asked him, do he see in the future the way gangs are now is not like it was back in the early 90s where it was this drive-bys and crip walking and beating each other the fuck up. It's not like that now. Like now you got like your whack 100s. You got what's my name? My dude Crick Mac. You got like these dudes who like, I mean, okay, yeah, they might be trolls or personalities, what you want to call them. Some of them are, but now they understand like it's more to this like killing each other. Now they doing this to make money now. Like these dudes are like planning big shit. They doing shit together. Like Whack 100 is a blood, and he got Blueface who was a crip, and they working together. Even though like Suge Knight was like that back in the day, but he was beating people the fuck up. Like it was definitely like, okay, I got Crips under me in Death Row, but we still bloods. Like, but now they don't see it like that. Now they working together more so. It's like a network. And do you feel like in the future that would be something that would be super deadly? Imagine all these gangs really come together, how we unified in that video, and they put their minds together and they start working in a corporate space.
See, a lot of people gotta understand, us as blacks, we the biggest nation, you feel me? Like, that's something very powerful. If you can bring black gangs together, all that. If you can just bring the whole race of us together, that's powerful, you feel me? And that's why it's so divided, because, you know, the mass is scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine everybody as one. We'd be the biggest.
I think that'd be crazy, man.
It'd be crazy because, like I said, the gangs, a lot of them is watered down. You feel me?
And yeah, I was talking to Ocho and I was like, man, I want to run it back with another interview because I can tap into that so deep of pause. I can tap into like that whole lane because everybody come together. How dangerous it'd be. The government be scared of that because all they want, like, okay, back in the early '80s, the government brought drugs into like the community. They brought guns into the communities and left them shits there so people can do what they wanted to do as far as killing, because that's what it was designed. It was designed and stuff to do. But now, like, imagine a day they just bring guns in the hood and drop them off, and they expect everybody to go grab them and start just getting to kill each other. And people just leave them motherfuckers there and don't do that type of stuff. Exactly. The world will shift as they know it. They wouldn't even know how to. Yeah, they wouldn't even know what to do if like these young niggas didn't go pick up the drugs they leave out there for them to sell or the guns and stuff like that. They wouldn't know what to do if everybody's united.
See, that's what if you look at it right now, that's what they're trying to do: drop the guns in the hood, because they're making it legal for basically anybody to get a gun. You feel me? Without a license, without proper training. Because
it was somewhere it was a couple years ago. It was the trains. It was the trains here. They had trains with guns on them, and they played dumb. And you know, they know the hood got a hold to the. But it was a setup. But we ain't gonna play dumb. That was all set up.
So like I said, this summer they slowly trying to drop the shit in the hood. Like why would you just pass a law that basically give anybody access to a gun? You don't gotta go get your license. You don't gotta get it registered. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just
not paid all this fucking money for my damn license.
Yeah. People that paid their classes, all that.
Man, all this damn training I got.
Training. So
I got all this training, and little boo boo can go pick up a gun and just get the bus and shit.
Yeah, I'm full of AIDS. I can go straight in the gun store and get a gun, but then it's still fucked up because it's like niggas that got certain felonies can't get them though. But you don't have them out here just know what I'm saying, like assed out where you can just see a 18 or 20, however old you gotta be to get one, just riding around with that bitch.
I feel like that's a trap too, though.
Yeah, it's a trap.
I feel like it's another trap because okay, they say yeah you can do it, but then they ain't gonna throw limitations on it that people don't read it. We don't like one thing about black people. They say if you put it in a book, that's the best way to hide it from us. Put it in a book. They put it in writing somewhere and they hide the little specs that come with it. People gonna be running around with guns, they gonna be shooting each other. I stood my ground. They're not even gonna know the law behind. Like you stood your ground, but it was the extent that you could stand your ground. And we'll find out this summer. There'll be some dickheads running around just shooting people, thinking that they can do that shit. Oh, I got my gun. Just pay attention a little bit more.
Yeah, you already know.
All right, let's move on, cause that's. I might have to start a whole. I'm gonna start a whole other show. I got another show.
Right there.
I got another show coming soon too, y'all. I know this ain't my interview, but I'm gonna promote my show. I got another one coming. And the show is called Make It Make Sense. And we'll be talking about stuff like that. And we'll be, make it make sense. So if anybody come with that shit, that was my shit. But anyways, let's go to the next question. Since you came back to rap, you joined the group RSM. Can we talk about RSM?
Yeah, talk about that.
What made you want to join the group? You've been a single artist since you was 14, 15. And then you come back and you join the group.
I mean, look, it's like this. When I came home, it's mostly family in this. Like, it's really family when it comes to real street money, though. I was listening to my dog El Ray, you feel me? And I was listening to, my cousin Poochie, whatever. And I was just listening like, oh, these niggas hard, you feel me? Like, damn, y'all niggas really hard. So it's like, I wasn't even trying to join the group at first, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I was just like, bro, I make a shirt for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Support y'all, push y'all, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got y'all back on whatever it is, what y'all need, you feel me? So they're like, no, bro, you be rapping like, you know what I'm saying? Get on this song. So I ended up dropping, I think it was like a hook or something. I think it was for Poochie. Then I met El Ray, hop on this song. And then, it's history from there. Like, and I was just like, keep going, bro, keep going. No, you gotta keep going. So I started dropping shit, dropping. It's just like, damn. They're like, bro, you really got that shit for real? So I'm like, fuck it. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
And this, speaking of what you just said, you said you made shirts and stuff for them. Yeah. That was one of my questions I had for you too. How do you feel about the branding aspect of the group? And I feel like that's something that you brought to the group that the group was lacking. How do you feel about bringing like merch and stuff like that? Because you brought a lot of that stuff. Because when you came around, the hoodies came around. The hoodies, all of the hats and all that. Like you shot a video and you had an RSM ski mask on. Yeah. Like you branding the shit out of this. Like everything, every video is RSM is everywhere now. Like I mean, I'm not saying they wasn't popular. I'm not saying they didn't exist, but it was like just you highlighted them. Yeah. Put it like that. You highlighted the group. Like and is that like some of it like by you doing it, do you deal with like the pressures from other people in the group? Is it like jealousy, anything? Do you feel like it's tension? What you doing that type of stuff?
Every group gonna have an ego, If it's a group of men, it's gonna be egos all the time.
Females
worse. But anything, you feel me? If it's a group, someone always gonna feel, oh, I'm better than this, I'm better with this, I'm better with this. But the thing that I know about Real Street Money, we all got our different styles. You feel me? So, like I said, you got El Ray, he talk all day, he a trapper. Like he talk about whatever you want to talk about. Poochie, he talk to like the hood. You feel me? Like he like a trap poet. Mm-hmm. And me, I'm just everywhere. I can talk gangster stuff. I can go talk some love shit. I can do whatever. I can sing a hook and still have this, still me. You feel me? Like it's so when it comes to the merch and all that. I mean, like I said, I was just trying to, like you said, put a highlight on it. They been had Real Street Money going. So if don't get it confused, I didn't come up with this. You feel me?
You just highlighted it.
I just highlighted it. And they give me my props for like, bro, yeah, I respect you did this for this. And then like, even the people that, where this originated from, Real Street Money, from St. Clair, I'm saying 128, whatever. I'm saying they respect me like, yeah, you putting on for the homies and shit. Like, even though you from 125th, you know what I'm saying, you right around the corner, you putting on for them, you feel me? Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever to make you push to the next level. I don't never have no animosity or no jealousy. Like, if it's a team effort, like, you know what I'm saying? If I know you got the better shot, take the shot then, you feel me? Yeah. You're gonna win that championship. So I tell my guys like this, we a group, but if labels looking at you first, take it. Don't never feel like you're gonna be turning your back, because all you do is, once you get signed, you bring your mans on later, you feel me? So that's where a lot of groups fail. They feel like, oh, oh, they only want him. No, that's how it works. You feel me?
So, you guys been in the group. That was like you kind of answered the question a little bit, but I'm still gonna ask the question so you can like break it down a little bit more in detail. Been in the group. How do you? I can't have you speak for everybody else. How do you control your ego? Because everybody got egos. Let's be honest. Edging God out, ego. So how do you edge God out within your ego in a group? Because I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to be highlighted. We all want to be him. People could say they don't want to, but everybody do in some form. Some people don't want to be highlighted as much as other people, but everybody want to be acknowledged in some way.
Like like you said, coming in, I wasn't expecting to even be rapping, and all of a sudden trying to do a group like whatever. So my position, I control my ego by knowing I'm coming into something that was already started. Yeah. So I can't jump in and say, oh, I'm about to take over Real Street Money. No, I can't do that.
So basically, it's like joining a team
that's
being
like,
a role player.
Lil Baby, he was with QC.
Yeah.
Right? And we didn't even know he was with QC for a long time. He sat there patiently, you feel me? Till it's his time. Now look at him now. He up there now. So you gotta know how to separate your ego when you're dealing with different people and different groups and I'm saying different egos and all that stuff in one group. So I sit back and just play my position, you feel me? If I gotta come off the bench, just for us to win the championship, I'm gonna come off the bench.
Okay.
So that's how I control mine.
Yeah,
I know what I can do. You feel me? Like if I gotta just be on hooks, I'm gonna do all the hooks for now. But they're gonna be hearing every hook like, damn, who was this? Then my time gonna come.
So what about like the social media aspect of it, like as far as the ego go? Like you see some stuff online that somebody in the group might put out there and you feel like they might be attacking you, but they might not be. How do you control your ego with that? Because sometimes text messages can lead to so many arguments. Yeah. We take text messages the wrong way. And it's times where I text people and people text me back. And to me, I could feel on my end, it's getting heated. And then I had to catch myself and be like, let me call this person because I know we not like that. And then we talk and I'll be like, man, you know, text messages sometimes, words could be taken somewhere that they don't mean what you think, but you just looking at the words for what it is. So when y'all like online, and you see something online where somebody might be like, oh, I'm the best person in the group and all that, is that something you take? Like, how do you edge your ego out with that?
Nah, I don't take, like, you kind of answered the own question, what you said, like, I don't really pay attention to it.
You just ignore it?
I ignore it because at the end of the day, as a group or artist, period, you're supposed to always feel like you're the best. That if that's what motivates you to keep going, do it. But if I can make a phone call to you and be like, what's going on? There's no reason for me to pay attention to the social media.
Conversation.
They want that. They want that. You feel me? So, like I said, all I can do is control what I can control within me.
A conversation
like,
fix a lot.
I can say, yeah, I'm the best in the group because I can go sing a hook. I can go do this and then talk games. I can say I'm more versatile than this person in the group, but that's just me, my ego empowering myself. So I don't never take someone else's words personally. Like I just do me. And whatever I contribute to the group is what I contribute. And I know everybody could be in the group could be a solo artist and take off. And I like that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I don't want none of us to feel limited to our abilities of when we write and using our craft. So I don't get into it, bro.
So y'all rappers, y'all remember that conversation can fix everything.
Yeah.
But the conversation got to be from a place of like being pure. Don't try to conversate with a person because you think it benefits you at the end that you can get something out of it. You know your heart not really into that conversation. Don't waste your time because most people ain't gonna pay you no mind. All right, let's go to the next question. Not only do you rap, you sing too. So let's get to it. How do you deal with the females? Because you you kind of like, I say this all the time. I tell people, you are Drake 1.0. Before Drake was around, you was doing what Drake was doing. But you wasn't, he wasn't acknowledged like Drake. He wasn't big as Drake. He wasn't on the level of Drake. So how do you deal with the females? Because you was doing this type of stuff. You was rapping and singing at the same time. You was that double threat before it became a cool thing to do. How do you deal with it? Because you got rappers who might look at you some type of way if you're not been a rapper. Then you got the females who want to fuck with you. Like, so how do you deal with females in general? Like, the attention from the females with it.
That's so crazy. Like, the young me would be like, yeah, I love this attention. Now, I humble myself. So, it's like, when I do the music for the females, I do it because I know women, females, they are the biggest audience.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you can be a rapper all day, talk about streets, but you gotta be relatable to everybody. You feel me? So when it comes to ladies now, I'm just humble. I thank everybody. I don't get too excited about it. If they say they like my music, I appreciate the love and all that. I mean, I don't know, I'm just more laid back now. I mean, it's.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this question real quick. Okay, we're not saying you single. We're not saying you in a relationship. We just gonna say him as an artist. If a female came up to artist Enrico right now, what would they have to bring to the table? This is hypothetically. It's a hypothetical question. If a person, it's a hypothetical question. We don't want to get you screwed up in that. We don't know what's going on. We ain't getting into that.
Well, like this. I don't look at this. What is what I look for in a woman? She don't have to have it all together. Mm-hmm. But if she trying to better herself, but she having a hard time, I respect that. Effort. And I'm gonna be there. But if you a female that just want to live off of a man, I'm not going for that. You feel me? Like, it's not like that. So if you trying to deal with me, show me that you got some ambition to be a hustler and you got your own mindset of your goals that you're trying to achieve. Even if you're not there, if we can come together and we got one dream, one goal over here, and I know your goal is better than mine, let's go for that goal together. But that's all I really want, just somebody to, if you listen to me, like if I'm listening to some music, I want someone that's not gonna just be like, okay, I like it, but really don't like it. Tell me where, if I'm writing a song, tell me, oh man, I don't like this. Fix this part.
Be honest.
Be honest about it. Don't just, I know he gonna make some music, he gonna make some money off of that, and I'm gonna be right there. No. If you ain't in there, in that gym shooting me, you feel me? Yeah, if you're not in that studio time with me, just listening to me, as I go over my rap over and over and over, till I got it right, then I don't really care about it, though.
So basically, ladies.
Don't be a lazy motherfucker, you feel me? That's all, though. Have something going for yourself, and we can work on the rest, you feel me? That's all.
Don't come in a relationship with no damn plastic bag thinking you about to get the world. Step your shit up. All right, next question. Let's go. Okay. How did you feel when your son, Young Moody, he presented this song to you, Bryce? How did that make you feel as a father?
Hey man, listen. When I heard it, and I'm listening to what he's saying, I listened like 3 times, and I caught what he said. He said a line. He said, "Balloons high." I said, wait. They send them to the sky, balloons high. Ain't that tragic? I said, who wrote this? I wrote this. Now, you wrote this whole song? I said, man, listen, you put your heart into this. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to remember, man, drunk driving, man, that kills the innocent, man. He was only 5. So my son to really take his time and get into his emotions and be vulnerable on the song, because he watched me do it. So it's like, really is a young me, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I like how he came off where he didn't just come, oh, I see an op, I'm gonna pop and drop. Nice. You know what I'm saying? He talked about something he really been going through. Like,
it was one of the realest songs one of the realest songs I shot as a director, videographer. That's one of the realest songs I shot. A lot of artists, I get a lot of songs from artists all day, and it could be the typical song. It could be the girl twerking song, but that was right there. For him to be so young and he poured out his heart. I love that.
On YouTube, man.
Yeah, love that. Video just dropped. Man. We dropped Friday.
Pooch gave him that name because, my son always in different moods, man. So he'll be looking down like this, then he'll be smiling like, yeah, you a moody little nigga. So I gave him a little moody, man. But yeah, man, his video shot by you know who. Y'all know what's going on.
All right, speaking of being shot by, me being a new shooter who just started, not even a year, almost a year in, you was the first artist I shot my video with. Name of Time. How did you feel shooting your first video with me?
Hey, look. Me and you had a long conversation on the phone, man. When you told me you were going to pick up a camera, I said, do it. We Leo, so we got the ambition, like, we going to set our mind to something, we going to do it. Even if we bump our head and bust our ass, we going to do it. So we going to try. This we said we try. So when you pick that camera up, we shooting, man, we going to different things, setting shit on fire, and I'm going to burn myself. I'm going to set myself on fire, all type of shit. It was fun, you feel me, because it's something that I'm enjoying. You feel me? Like, I get to see myself on this camera and see how to react on this camera. But it's like when you shooting with me, it was like natural. You didn't have to tell me to move around. You had to say this. We just moving. So like I said, the first time showing the camera, you know, it wasn't the best video, but it was our video. You feel me? So it still came out hard.
It was, you know what? It was hard when it first came out. And I remember you set your leg on fire. That shit was so funny. I was about that the other day. But now compared to like my work and stuff like that. But it's called evolution though. I mean, I get it, understand it. And my goal was for the next video and the next video and the next video to be better than that. So I can say that Gang Ties is 10 times better. Yeah. I can say right now is better than Gang Ties.
That bitch, hey.
And that's my goal. Every video I shoot, my goal is to go a step higher than before. So the next video I shoot after right now, my goal is to make it better than that. So it will never be like your first video will be better than your last. Like, it's always gonna step up. It's called evolution.
Yeah. It's a process to get better, man.
So did you doubt me in the beginning? Like, no, this nigga know what he's doing.
Man, you know me growing up, bro. Like, I be like, I respect Bruce, and like you would be like, I respect Rico. So, cause no matter what he say, if he say he gonna go do this, he gonna go do it. Mm-hmm. I was like, if Bruce say he gonna go do this, he gonna go do it. Like, so like, no, I ain't gonna doubt him. Like, he gonna learn it.
Bruce and Berg the same person, y'all.
Yeah, man.
They confused. Like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this with this this producer name?
Yeah, so
that's my
this on a personal level.
That's my slave name.
Y'all don't know. This is a personal level. Like, yeah, we go back like far with this shit though. So when you picked up that camera, and I said, oh, he really on it. He downloaded programs. He learned it. Like,
can't nothing stop me but me.
How to put the clips together. Then you start doing different effects. So, like I said, name a time. Shot by I Am Bird. Gang Tie, shot by I Am Bird. Right Now, shot by I Am Bird. You can see the process, how he got better and better, man. Like different angles with the camera, different lighting with the camera. It's just more clear. You can see the depth with the shit. You can see that he really put time into his craft, man. You gotta respect
it. And that first video, I think I had like $2,000 worth of equipment. Now I'm at like $14,000, almost $15,000 worth of equipment. So anybody that's out there, you got a dream, invest in yourself. If you don't believe in you, nobody will believe in you. You got to put money behind yourself. You got to push yourself. Don't wait for nobody to do nothing for you because the shit will never happen. And I learned that. And one day I'm gonna be on the other side of the camera and I'm gonna have somebody interview me. Y'all will learn more about me. But let's get back to Rico. Next question. I'm gonna touch on the rapper side of you. Pause. Rapper side. This is the next question I got. I'm asking every rapper that come on camera this question. The term op is used so loose now by rappers, kids. Everybody's using this term so loose, and it's starting to bother me. Can you break down the term op? Because somebody could be like, "Oh, that's my op," but they don't really like. Me, you had a conversation before this camera came on, and they came off like op, and I'm like, well, we don't even have a problem. Like, how can a person be your op if they don't know about it? Mm-hmm. Or can you break down what is the definition of a true op? When do it get to the point where you say that's my op?
Now, so with me, if it's a op, whatever, somebody I'm beefing with, you gonna know it. I don't beef for real. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you. But when it come to op, you gotta either touch me, somebody had to die behind some words and all that shit. That don't bother me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if it's an op to me, it had to be something behind it. So if a nigga say, "Oh, I don't like him," that's my op. I'm not your fucking op. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? You ain't touched me, I ain't touched you. We ain't beefing to me. You feel me? So, like you said, yeah, they use it loosely, but I mean, a lot of people just use it because they hear it from, you know what I'm saying, mainstream artists say it a lot. You feel me? So they just copy the swag.
They dilute it and fuck it up, like the term, and just like make it sound.
Like I said, op, whatever. Like, if you really beefing with somebody, you gonna know it, man. It ain't gonna be no one-sided thing. Like, oh, he got a problem with you and you just don't know what's going on, man. Like, so for real, I don't have no ops. I just don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be beefing. I just don't fuck with you though. That's all to it.
Okay, so extending that question, the term op, you basically answered everything I was gonna ask you as far as that. But I'm gonna ask you before it gets to the point where a person become your op. Going back to what we were saying earlier with the growth of you and stuff like that, are you willing to have a conversation with a person before it leads to the point of being your op?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I've been in this type of life since I was 12. You know what I'm saying? So as you get older, I start looking like that little, that ain't about this, ain't about that. I start seeing it now, like, as you get older, like you said, a conversation can solve a lot. You feel me? Conversation can save a life. So, if I know it's something petty, or something that she say, he say, whatever that bullshit mean, if I know I just heard it, if I can call you and make a call, hey, did this happen, bro? Did you say this and that? And you say no, I'm going to take your word. You know what I'm saying? So if I ask you if it's a problem between me and you say no. We good on my end. You know what I'm saying? And if it was something continue, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the conversation can solve a lot, so
all right.
Shit don't really mean nothing to me for real.
All right, let's get into this drinking game real quick. I got a couple of little questions. You started early drinking. He was drinking tequila, but he's going to drink this right here. Going to drink some Japanese whiskey with me. A couple of questions. If you can't get the question, answer the question, you take a drink. That's how I go, basically. And I got that many questions because you've been drinking already. I don't want to get you drunk. All right. You got to pick in the verses. Who wins? Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
You got Chris Brown winning?
Yeah.
Usher, smoke Chris. I ain't going to say smoke, but I think I got Usher winning.
Me, Usher, man, but Chris still going, so you got Chris still making shit, you feel me? So he ain't limited to certain shit on no versus battle right now.
All right, so this might get you. You got to pick one person in your group. RSM, El Ray, or Rich Baby E. Pick one. Yeah, take a drink. Take a drink. Take a drink. Take a drink. Anybody in front of this camera, they gonna get a drink. I'm gonna trap their answer the question.
You gotta put me on the spot like
all right, you can pick. This is a light one. Light liquor or dark liquor?
Light.
Light. I mean white.
Yeah.
All right. A thick white girl or a thick Asian girl?
Oh, Asian. Yeah, I want.
I don't think I ever saw a thick Asian girl ever in my life. I never saw both.
Yeah.
I never saw one like this thick. I never saw them thick, busty, never.
But I ain't gonna say I seen the person, but I seen it on the internet.
This might be racist what I say, but I apologize. Don't come for me. I feel like they all built for karate. The way they made, like they just made like they kicked the shot or some shit.
You see that?
I never saw none like.
Yeah, I take it Asian.
Okay, this to get you. Who win in a fight? This petty, but I'm asking this question. Big Lex or Poochie, who win in the fight? RSM fight right now. Royal Rumble. This breakout. Who win in the fight? Who you got? I'm a bro go right now. I'm a bro go right now. You can't. I love both of y'all, but I had to ask that question, man. I had to loosen up the room a little bit more.
Like she got them hands.
Man, you ever saw Harlem Nights when they went in the back and they got to work and she got to beat his ass?
Legs lightweight strong to the motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie. They was wrestling in the house, man.
All right, so my last question. Would you take $1 million in diamonds or $1 million in gold?
Gold.
Gold, okay. All right, so that's all the questions I got for the interview. You got any music you want to promote? Where can they find you?
Like in the beginning of the video, like I said, I started rapping because of my uncle. So I got a song called I Am You, I Miss You, dedicated to him, man. Like I said, I got him around my neck, both of my uncles on my neck. My grandma and my grandfather, you feel me? These are like the main 4 people that motivated me in my life, you feel me? My RP to both of them. RP and my grandfather. My grandma still living on my great grandma, so but I put her on my neck too, you feel me? But you know, so like I said, I got a song for him, I Miss You. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a little snippet of that.
So where can they find your music? You're on Tidal, anything?
I'm on
YouTube,
Apple Music. I'm on YouTube, all that. RSM Rico. Just look me up. I got some more stuff dropping. This one ain't been dropped yet. This ain't dropped. I got a lot of stuff dropping right now. Club bangers. I got Big Timers dropping with DRG. I got Trade Betrayed as a single. That's gonna hit the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? And I Am Bird shooting that one.
I'm shooting all
I
that
Am Bird shooting that one, man. You gotta shoot that one.
I'm getting nice out here.
I need all the angles from every ass cheek when you shoot that video, bro. Like, every ass cheek, I need everything, you feel me? But yeah, back to this one though. I put some thought and some feeling into this song, you feel me? Like it was overdue.
Okay.
And it took a lot for me to even like talk to my uncle about, you know what I'm saying, how I feel, though. I'm saying when he passed, so we won't get into that though.
So where can they find your merch? Like, where can they find these hoodies that you wear in the
Call
videos?
IG me.
IG, and where can they get you on IG?
Hey, look, my IG is rsm.rico. You know what I'm saying? I make my merch myself, so it's all a grind, you feel me?
Support black businesses.
Yeah, I make it all myself, man. From the house.
That's all you got?
Yeah, so.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot. You know you'll definitely be back again.
Okay.
Like my first artist I ever shot on camera. Thank you again.
Okay.
And we about to get to this video. Y'all get ready. It's a wrap.
I lost my homie to the trenches, yeah, I can't believe it. You left my heart bleeding, you left my soul grieving. We gon' slide on the ops until we get even. The streets turn me cold, yeah, I'm so anemic. I put my pain up in this cup just to fight the demons. I put my soul in my music just to show I need you. Yeah, damn, I miss you. Send a text up to the heavens like I am you, I miss you. Remember growing up and struggling, you used to bless me. August 7th, day before my birthday when you left me. 11 years ago, but the pain still sitting heavy. I cried so many times, but I try not let it stress me. I been like, damn, why you ain't take me with you? You was my uncle, but you was more like a father figure. I started rapping, getting tatted, trying to be you, nigga. I feel like Wayne, I miss my dogs, I miss walking with you. And all my dog behind the walls, we ain't forget about you. I swear the hood, we miss you, I swear we can't live without you. I can't wait to see my boys about the cages. Webby, Lou, Free, Ray, but not no sir, he on his way. I lost my homie to the trenches, yeah, I can't believe it. You left my heart bleeding, you left my soul grieving. We gon' slide on the ops until we get even. The streets turn me cold, yeah, I'm so anemic. I put my pain up in this cup just to fight the demons. I put my soul in my music just to show I need you. Yeah, damn, I miss you. Send a text up to the heavens like I am you, I miss you.
All right. I am Berg Studios. I said what I said. Episode 2. I got the one and only Cedar Side Moan here with me.
What up, bro?
What's going on, man? Let's get to it, man. It's time to give your flowers today, bro. Let's talk about it. Battle rap. We call you the godfather of Cleveland battle rap. Could we say that? Reason I say so because you provided a league. You was the only league around here for a long time. How did you get started with battle rap? Is this something that you wanted to do?
Actually, it was Ghost's idea. It was, Ghost. That's like big bruh. Like, you know, he was my manager. Like, as far as doing the music, so he came with the idea as far as like battle rap, and then shit like. It just been history from there, for real.
Yeah, because I mean, coming up, like we all rap whatever, and we watch like the Smack DVDs and stuff like that. The J Mills Murder Move battles, all them battles, 106 and Park Freestyle Fridays. And I remember I used to be battling. I used to go outside. And I used to be walking around. I used to battle niggas around for real. I had like 4 raps, bro. And I used to battle niggas. And one day, my cousin Kills, he came to me, whatever. And he was like, I got a battle coming up. I was like, a battle? And he was like, yeah, I'm about to battle this nigga at the kitchen. I'm like, the kitchen? So he was like, yeah, so he went up there, and this is big-ass boxing ring. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
that shit is all Superior, right?
Yeah, it was on Superior. And I was like, that's like what we've been seeing on YouTube, whatever. And then I see, like, this light-skinned nigga come up to me. He like, yeah, like, this, you know, this mom introduced me and you, and he rapped too. And somehow I got the rapping for you. And you and Kills got to arguing, talking shit, whatever. He's like,
I told
he's
him,
like, he better than
he better than you.
Yeah. And Kills, I forgot the nigga he battled, but he smoked the nigga though. The nigga had on like a race hard jacket and some glass. I don't know. He was a mutt. But anyway, he battled him and he whooped him. But that started a lot. Like, you were responsible for so many battle rappers here careers. Like, not saying you made them. I don't want to say that. I don't want people to feel like offended. Like, I'm saying you made them, but you gave us a place to go where we can do that and gave us notoriety. Like, because there was no leagues around. Like, I can sit here and say I'm Cassie. I can sit here and say I ran around and beat 800 niggas, but it's not on camera.
Right.
But what I'm saying is you provided a camera, you provided a place to go, you provided where we started learning the business of it, and it was a structure where you sell tickets, you make money. Like, we had to see how that shit go. Like, this outside this battle, and I could battle a nigga 2 o'clock in the morning, walk to another hood, whatever, and go battle a nigga and go home, and nobody wouldn't know. It'd just be like around the hood, niggas be like, oh, he beat him. But like, yeah, what you did, it was different. It was like what we seen on YouTube, whatever. Like, you brought that shit to life, and I just feel like you should get a lot more praise than what you get. Like, for real. Like, if I could name a couple battle rappers that took off, like, you know, coming up under your umbrella, like you got Fonz, you got the Killers, you got Cheddar, you got Queen Vixen, you got Flawless. Like, I can keep going. You got Cash, you got what's his name? I like him. Skinny Kid. Cab Bless. You got Cab Bless. You got a few of them. Like, you got what's his name? You got Wade. Like, it's so many battle rappers. Like, you got Los. Like, it's so many. Those dudes came from, I think it was Akron. Los came from Akron. Came from Canton. And what's the other one? Smurf came from Canton. And that just showed you like how the brand started building in the beginning, because it was like hometown niggas is battling once a month, whatever. Then it was like an invasion. Like, you had these Canton niggas coming, and it was like them niggas was just enemies. Like, we ain't like them niggas. Like, it was just disrespect.
They was like arch enemies.
Yeah, it was arch enemies because they had a white boy with them named, I forgot his name. J-Mo and Ryder, R.I.P. Ryder. He smoked them. But J-Mo, like, he was one of the first battle rappers that brought views to Cleveland, whatever.
Yeah.
He was, and Smurf was too. They brought a lot of views, and it taught us a different lane. Like, not only do we care about rapping on camera, but now the branding and the views and all that stuff came from it. Well, we had to start learning about that. We wanted views. We wanted branding. Like, when I first started battling, I came with like clothes and like a clothing line. It was like, but you provided a place where we can all like just come together and we can do that type of shit for real. So that's what I really want to get into it. And then also, not only are you a league owner, you a battle rapper too, and a fucking artist. Like, how the fuck can you do this? Like, how do you manage this stuff?
Well, I mean, honestly, like, shit, we was really forced into the situation more so because when we was trying to start the league, we ain't really have I ain't gonna even say we ain't really have. We had 0 battle rappers, but we had a lot of people that we knew that rapped. So the fact that we knew we had, I knew a lot of people that rapped, and so did Ghost, and you know, just being able to reach out and be like, yo, we trying to start the league, we thinking about this, you know what I'm saying, would you consider battle rapping? And a lot of them was open to it. So that's when you got the very first battle was 6 the Lake Erie Monster versus Llama.
I just saw him recently too. His son played basketball with my nephews. They on the same team. I just saw him recently, and yeah, that's OG right there. That's a
So that was like the very first battle that was the very first one. Then it was me versus Dre Gutter. You know what I'm saying?
And what made you jump into it? Like, was it like this thing? I need battle rappers. Fuck it, I'm just gonna have to just jump into it too.
No, see, what made me jump into it was like, like I said, we didn't really have like no battle rappers. We just saying, nobody that's gonna be open to doing it. So we was just saying we wanted to do the league, but it's like, fuck it, I rap. And then I come from that. You feel me? I come from that. So, you know, with me being from down the way, being from 30th, like at a certain point in my life, you feel me? Like, we would be beefing with the other niggas from the other projects.
Yeah.
So we was already going back and forth on songs and shit like that. So that shit is kind of like the same thing. It's just without a beat. You feel me?
And what battle rappers need to realize too, you come from an OG era where how Cassidy, Mook, and all them, we come from that era where before we was writing direct shit about niggas, it was, I have 4 or 5 rounds, and whoever ran out of rounds first, they basically lost. Where niggas was rap, you could rap for 30 minutes with a nigga, like you go, I go, you go, I go. First person that fuck up, they basically lost. But then you transitioned into battle rap where you had to write directly for a person, where it was 3 rounds and it was more structured. And people they don't know that about you. Like, that was like, was that real tough for you doing that? Because you went from this like, okay, I got a couple verses. I spit my verse, he spit his verse. But then you meet a nigga, you don't even know this nigga. They just give you a name like, I'm just gonna throw a random name out there. Fuck it, Bird. Throw me out there. Like, oh, you got Bird. You never met me or nothing like that, but you got a right for me. Like, it's like, I don't even know this nigga.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, but you got a right, and that's when it's
for sure. It's definitely gonna be difficult because it's testing your skill level.
Yes.
Your skill set. You know what I'm saying? Because if you writing about a person that you totally have no clue about them, no nothing. Like, you feel me? The only thing that was like kind of good for us with the situation was most of us was already Facebook friends with each other.
Yeah, so y'all already.
So yeah, because it wasn't really like Instagram wasn't no Instagram, but in 2012. So that's when the league started. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
December 15, 2012. So with the Facebook shit going, you know, and you be friends with somebody on Facebook, a lot of niggas be posting their whole life story on there.
And that's when the personals came in. I only had 2 battles like on camera. I never care for the personal thing, and if I was a battle right now, I never do personals. I just feel like it's something that shouldn't be done. Like, it's corny because I'm gonna sit here and say a bunch of personal shit about you that I seen online, and then say it to you in person. But then after the battle, everything played cool. I never respect that. And one thing about you, I noticed. You never use personals too much. I don't think. Have you ever used personals?
No, really.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned about you. You never had personals, but I did see that you develop a punchy style though. I like. And, you know, I love punchlines, and you definitely came. Like, your style switched up to a more so punchline style.
And that's because, and honestly, like, even with that, like, I could say I owe that to Fonz because I already punched in my bars, but bro would just tell me all the time like, you be having too many hitting punches.
So punch more.
Yeah, so he was like, the fact that you got too many hitting punches, like they be there, but it's like a person sometimes if they not really what I really learned over the course of time is mixing punchlines with a little bit of funny shit gonna win you the battle.
Yeah, because you did have some at the end of your battles. What was it? The get 'em shit you had.
Yeah.
The get 'em shit, and that was the word of comedy because, like, early battle rap was more so like an element of, it was more comedy than more so than skill. It was like a little bit of skill, but it was comedy could win you battles. Like, it was a lot of funny niggas like Tech 9. It was niggas like that had a lot of
because
jokes.
you gonna have a lot of people in the building that's not serious like that. They not, like, their personality is not serious. So even if not only that, it'll be certain people that just completely won't understand certain bars, but they gonna understand when you say that funny shit.
And that's what I used to tell. I used to tell Chet that. Chet, I used to tell her, I used to tell Kills when like they write and they come to me, or we let each other hear each other's material. And I'd be like, one thing we gotta realize, like, 60% of the room is dumb. No disrespect to y'all, but 60% of y'all niggas is dumb. So, with that said, I gotta give you some entertainment parts where it's some little funny shit, or I gotta dumb down bars because niggas who could really rap gonna catch it. But sometimes they're not the majority of the people that's in the room. No, the majority of people is people's people and shit like that. They showing up and they don't really know what's going on. So when they hear some funny shit, they going the fuck off. Like, Charlie Clips could win a lot of battles just off being funny back then, but now that shit don't work as much.
Right. I mean, it's not the URL.
Yeah.
Our room ain't based off of just 100% people that come in here
to hear rap.
You feel me? They don't want to hear that shit because you might have a good percentage. Let's use Smurf for instance. Smurf might bring a party bus with like 50 people on the party bus. So if Smurf come with a party bus full of people, and it's 50 people, probably a good 30 of them probably gonna be females.
Yeah.
So if it's a good 30 of them that just came with him, and that's not even including whoever else that's on the card that might have brought females with them too, a nice percentage of the people that's in the room are females. They not gonna understand like a lot of shit that we be rapping, but they gonna understand when you say some funny shit though, and they gonna laugh. So for them, that'll win you the battle just for you making them laugh.
Y'all take note to that too, because that's definitely a tactic he just gave y'all. Like, he basically just manipulating the crowd of people that's with the battle rapper, and he knowing that I gotta dumb down my shit to entertain this group of people that's in that room,
Yeah,
you
you
get that
gotta know.
reaction because they gonna shake the room when they react. When I say this shit, that's not really. I know it ain't nice, but it's entertaining for the crowd that's here.
Yeah,
So,
and then this shit like you feel me. It's like just being. I don't know. It's you know with me like it's just being able to also too. It's like almost being like a chameleon.
yeah,
You have to adapt.
Got
you feel
to.
me? You gotta adapt. So you know what I'm saying. So with that, I use that tactic with everybody I ever battled.
you got to, and that's
you have
why.
to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna be. What I learned like with me doing this shit is people always try to do what I do, and they can't do what I do.
Nah.
So the fact that when they know I'm about to battle mom, so they about to get in this bitch and they about to try to punch the whole time, and a lot of they punches gonna fall so flat.
Yeah.
I got the total advantage because you trying to adapt
Do
to
my
me
style.
instead of just doing what you do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
I just seen that a lot where people try to like emulate other people's styles and it don't really work too good because most of the time you gotta be skilled to do that type of shit. Like, and a lot of people don't really have that it factor. Going back to what you were just talking about when you said you brought females. One thing about you too as a league owner, not only did you just start battle rap in Cleveland, you actually brought females into battle rap in Cleveland. Like, what's some of the things that you had to deal with females? I know they can be messy, but what's like some of the things dealing with? Okay, you get a lot of females, beefs. They get busy, bro. You talk about personals. Let's go back to we talk about the personal shit. Like dudes don't do it too much. Some of them do, but the females.
not to mention too, like you said, I was one of the first people that booked Yoshi G.
Oh yeah. She was there early. Bar for
I was
bar.
one of the first people that booked Yoshi G. Brought Yoshi out here, and she all over the Queen of the Ring and URL shit now. So yeah,
She ain't even offer you no head. But anyway,
Wow.
I'm just playing, yo. She don't come for me. But yeah, like how did you deal with like battle rap beefs, like as a league owner? Because like you play two lanes. Like not only are you a battle rapper, you're a league owner. Yeah, you gotta go. So you gotta mediate shit.
It's a lot of man hours being the mediator. Not only being the mediator to stop drama, but even a mediator to keep a battle going. Like where it'll be nigga get to trolling and they get in their feelings and they want to pull out the battle.
Yeah.
So now I gotta mediate the situation, bruh. You gotta amplify the battle. Like nobody don't want to come to nothing. Like that was like when we was building the league. That's what we had to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like we had to get online and talk shit every day to one another. Tag you in the post with a funny ass picture. But that shit brought people out.
Man.
So when people don't promote the shit. Now people low key either forget about it or they just don't care about it because they not entertained.
You know who was a master at that in your league, and they should drive me crazy because we family. He was one of them too, but
rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace, Ryder. Kills.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you he was an ongoing headache, like he will fuck with people so
the
much.
Fight, though.
But the thing is, he sell a fight, but when he tell us that we get to the event. And you got niggas looking at him some kind of way, like, bro, what the fuck going on with them? And he, oh no, they suck my dick and all.
Because you ain't, especially like with you would never know because you ain't even had no Facebook.
Yeah, none of that social media.
You had no Facebook, so all this shit that was going on in the battle rap groups and just on Facebook, you not gonna know nothing about that shit. Man. So you gonna walk into some weird energy.
Man.
Because bro getting crazy.
Every time I just have to pull him to the side like, man, next time let me know what the fuck going on so I know what's going on before I walk in this building. But like, yeah, the females, like, I know that you brought a man. What was, your female battle rappers, what was your most heated battle rap event that you had two females there where you was like, the tension, I know it's tension in this room. I know I gotta have security. I know I gotta just watch because any given second a fight can pop up between these two.
Vixen versus Nina.
Now that's a master too. Yeah. Vixen is a master at like this trolling.
That was one of the craziest like battles. And
hell, Nina, that's an OG. That's an OG name. Nina, in this new era, you think Nina could fare in this new era? You think she get smoked? Let's be honest.
I don't know because the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't know if
she kept up with it.
Yeah, I don't know if Nina even still in that mind frame.
Yeah, because
I don't know if Nina still even got time to deal with the certain type of battle rap politics. So, because I don't know, like Nina was. See, the only thing that Nina didn't all the way grasp with the battle rap shit, Nina didn't really know how to convert really to battle rap. She did it, but Nina is an artist. So Nina always sounded like she's rapping on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like even when she acapella, it sounds like it's to a beat though.
You know who did it and did it better than a lot of niggas? B Magic. When he first came out, he sounded like he on the beat, but he definitely sounded like he come on the beat, but he come in with some shit.
Right.
It's, so yeah, that's what I'm like. I want to know what's up.
I think that was like the only one, that battle, and then and I want to say like
Killer versus Ryder.
Yeah, but you said female. So
yeah, female. Yeah.
Probably like Beatrice versus China.
Was I there for that? Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
crazy.
like that was
that guy crazy.
Yeah.
Did that go like viral or something? Like a fight or something?
They fought. Yeah,
that fight went viral.
Yeah, they fought for sure. It was just with the females. It'd be too many emotions in it.
Females are emotional.
It's too much
creatures.
estrogen. You know what I'm saying? Like. If they just learn how to just do that, like, but they been, they've been working together. Like,
they cool now. That's years ago, but
yeah, they had their little feuds from time to time, but that's to be expected.
So dealing with
I'm
that type of
proud
stuff,
them, actually, for real, that they came a long way from that shit.
Actually, Beatrice will be here next week. She'll be on the show. She'll be doing her interview and stuff. So she got something she's working on right now. So she'll definitely be sitting down. I'll be going over some questions with her. Speaking of, like you were saying about an artist, not only are you a battle rapper, you are an artist. How do you deal with having time for battle rap and music? How do you separate the two? Because it's a switch in your head. You got to turn one off and the other one on.
Well, at first, shit. Honestly, I ain't, because I can't even fake. Like, I was doing really both consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very consistent. Because at one point in time, I really want to say I was battling like every month.
You was?
I was battling like every month. I would get on the car just because I was starting to enjoy doing it. Like, I started to really enjoy doing it. And then it ain't nothing like people calling me out. And then once they were calling me out and I smoked their ass, and then it's like, all right, I'm going back to doing some music now.
Man, you came a long way with that league, bro. Like, I don't mean to get off subject, but I remember, bro, I said to you all the time, the shit gentrified. Now, your league is gentrified compared to what it was. Like, bro, when we first started, the ring had shoestrings as a rope, and you got in the middle. It went from this big ring, and then I guess something happened with that venue, and then we had got to another venue, and it was shoestring as a rope. That's when I had my first battle. The rope was like shoestring, and then it was like a little tiny stage with a stripper pole on it.
We went from the Lux to...
Is that place still around still?
No. We went from Lux to...
It was a lot of them. We was on tour.
You're right.
These new niggas got it good. Y'all ain't moved yet. We've been evicted a lot.
Yeah, the Lux, the Executive Lounge, that was downtown.
Yeah.
And then we had the Boutique. Remember we was in the Boutique.
You love them, man.
Then from there we've been in the OPN Center ever since then. We had
no, it was another one. It was the other end of OPN.
At the one OPN
down the
Center
street, and then went down
Shaw. Then
went down to the other one.
We in now.
That's crazy, man. Hey, you came a long way with this shit. I ain't gonna go too many. I got a couple more questions, not too many. We gonna get into a little drinking game. And the funny part is y'all don't realize, like, Cedar Simon is a battle rapper. He say all this hateful shit on camera. This nigga don't smoke or drink. And like, I got a drinking game, so he'll be drinking juice today, y'all. If he can't answer the question. Actually, I ain't even got no cup over here. I'll give you a bottle to drink. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm just gonna a couple more questions. As a battle rapper, the whole stigma about battle rappers can't make music. You got some fire music. Do you feel like that's something that's true, or that's just something that's exaggerated?
I guess it all depends, like, because I come from music first. So, I guess it just depends on, I don't know, I guess it depends on the person. I can't even necessarily say it's true or false, because I ain't gonna lie, I hear a lot of battle rappers' music and it's trash. It's terrible. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, it's terrible. But I love them as a battle rapper.
That shit.
They
tough,
nice.
man.
They nice on as far as like acapella, getting in there doing what they doing, but hearing them on the beat, I don't want to hear them on the beat.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna do a part. I'm gonna have to bring you back for another episode. We're gonna run this back because I got so many questions and so much to talk about. Because honestly, people don't know we got a lot of history. Like I think when my first battle was like maybe 10 years ago. Like that's
2013.
Yeah, it was super old, and I was one of the first people with a punchy style where it was back-to-back punches, and I was just like how Av is, I was like a 1.0 version of Av. Like Av clearly like better than that style what I did back then, but yeah, we got so much to talk about, man, because I'm definitely a student, and I'm definitely a fan of battle rap, and I'm a fan of what you've been doing, and there's so much more I want to talk about. I got a light question I want to ask you real quick. House party, who won that battle, kid or play? Who won that? I'm sorry asking niggas that question. Who won that battle? All my battle rappers, I gotta ask y'all. Get ready. That question is coming. So go back and watch that battle again. Who won? Cause that was like early battle rap.
I'ma say it's
Play-
gonna be debatable.
He was the first nigga with personals.
Yeah, facts.
He exposed
but-
this nigga again. Like he killed punishment. Like what type of friend is this nigga? Like all types of shit. Like
It's kind of. It was kind of.
kid
No,
had
I'm
some shit though.
I'm gonna go with play though. I'm gonna go with play.
Man.
And reason why I'm gonna go with play because like you said, like he kind of like
he
hit
brought
below
the
belt.
personals,
Yeah, he
man.
hit below
Like
the belt.
damn, bro. But then after that, it was right back cool. Like
Yeah.
we ain't friends after that, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Okay, this the last question before I get into the drinking game. No, I got one more shit. That's why I'm saying I could talk to you all day. How do you feel about competition as a league owner with like the new battle committee around? How do you feel about competition? Are you open to competition? Because like now it's
Rap
like,
committee. That what you talking about?
yeah, the rap committee. How do you feel with the whole competition, bar for bar and rap committee? Are you open to doing like an event where bar for bar versus rap committee? Your 5 battle rappers versus his 5 battle rappers.
I mean, we could do it. It just gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. Like
I picture a big venue.
yeah, it gotta make sense. Like, and I don't see me like I don't really like to look at like certain things like as competition, like or people.
Oh no, that's healthy though. I feel like
No,
that's
the
all
only
business.
reason why I say that is because when I look at certain situations, just like even just with me, just how I am, like if I got to see you really as competition, then I got to use the the 48 laws of power, and one of the laws is I got to totally crush you.
As you should.
So I kind of don't really like to. You feel me? Like to look at really people.
That's
as
all healthy
competition.
though, bro. When they on the court and they playing basketball, bro, they love each other off camera, off the court. But when they go on that court, Jordan go to kill, Kobe go to kill. It's all healthy. Like I mean, that's the name of the game. And I just feel like competition around. Like I see like this new league coming, and you've been an OG to the WWF. WWE and then like you got this little WCW league coming, like or the ECW, whatever.
I mean, he doing it. They doing their thing though. Like you feel me? Like they doing their thing. Because first of all, he doing shit that I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna get into all of that. But he doing a lot of shit that I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think. Bar for bar been going on almost 10 years.
It's been going longer than 10 years.
No, it's about to be 10 years.
For real? I thought it was.
Yeah, we just had our 9-year anniversary last year.
Are you talking about bar for bar, or are you talking about Passionati and bar for bar? That whole thing.
With Passionati, that was just her thing.
But I thought y'all was in conjunction, right?
Yeah, but that was like shit that she had going on by herself. Like, you feel me? And that she just had opened up the lane as far as like the clubs, like, cause she knew them people. So
man, I miss that era, man.
But yeah,
I miss that era. That era was, that was the era, bro. Like now these niggas soft, bro. They soft. They got too much time to write, bro. Like
yeah, like
then, bro.
like cause us, we only gave you shit. Like our events was like, every month,
man,
so you had a month to write 3 rounds.
Man, you ain't know the nigga
Remember
now.
that shit?
They got it so easy now because they all
Now
know
niggas
each
be-
other.
And niggas be having like 2-3 months that
They make
to
friends
write
with
for
each other.
and all kind of shit.
They learn they personal about each other, then they come and expose it. Like back then, like nah, you get punched in the mouth for saying some personal shit about a nigga like that, especially when you don't know the nigga. Like
Yeah, we had a lot of situations.
no, it's a whole bunch of, you can tell niggas suck my dick and all that. Like nah, back then, bro, that'd shut the whole event down where niggas would be looking like, hey, you might see this nigga outside, bro. Like bar definitely came a long way, bro. I appreciate you for that. Like, I don't even battle no more, but like I said, you're responsible for so many people that's doing good right now, and they moving forward. But the thing is, if you didn't give them that lane, not saying they wouldn't be where they at, but it'd probably the road would be a lot tougher because the exposure wasn't here. Only exposure we had was basically picking up your phone and freestyling, putting on early YouTube how like Cassidy and all of them did. Like Kills used to do that. He should like make freestyles and drop them, whatever, and his shit was on YouTube, but it didn't give him the recognition like this got him until he got on this platform and really was pushing and like disrespect and like just online antagonizing people and shit like that. So I just feel like definitely like this is where I really wanted to talk to you about this because I feel like you deserve your flowers for this. Like the Midwest, you definitely got a piece in this whole Midwest movement that's coming about now. You definitely one of the stones that Thanos was looking for because you got niggas that's coming out of this like floodgate that you started. So I just want to commend you for that.
I'm just happy that I can say when it's all said and done, regardless if I got, get credit or not or whatever, like I can say where I know they know. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, like the majority of the league from shit, when you look at it for real, like shit, I can say my girls.
Yeah.
I can say my girls because they started with me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say my girls, like the majority of them, all of them has touched Queen of the Ring. Every single last one of them.
They did.
When you think about it, you got
Flawless.
you got Flawless, you got Panic, you got Cheddar, you got Meat Rice.
What's Lady Tones? Then Lady Tones touched it.
Yeah, that's 5 females.
Tones touched it. It's more.
Vixen.
You can say you can't say Yoshi if you want to, but Yoshi wasn't really like.
But so
100%.
we don't say 6. That's 6 females. Then you got Fines on URL. You got Loston been on URL. You got Cash, King of the Dot. You got Smurf. Like and this shit started here.
Definitely did.
It started here. So regardless of the credit or not, like I don't really care about that shit.
Killer that been around New York.
Killer too.
He's been around New York and all that.
Ride or Die, Gamble,
all of them.
Twist
It's a whole
shit.
floodgate.
It's a. So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I'm proud what they said. I'm happy for them with whatever success they gained from that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, the game tapes don't lie.
Right.
The game tapes don't lie. When they can say, anybody can say whatever, but when you go search their name on YouTube,
bar for bar, it's bar for bar. It started bar for bar, and that's what.
And that shit gonna say 9 years ago.
And that's why I wanted to like do this because I wanted like people to really know like where niggas came from, how it started, and I feel like you like as a battle rapper, I don't feel like you really doing this much no more. But I want niggas to know like. It was a smack first. It was a smack first of Cleveland, and you was definitely the smack white of Cleveland. All right, this is the last question. Is this the last question? Yeah, it's the last question. I'm going to ask every rapper that come on this camera this. The term op. What is truly a op? I hear people now using the term so loose where they could argue with a nigga through text message or they could just be mad at a nigga and be like, oh, I don't fuck with him, that's my op. And I'm like, really, that's your cousin? Or really, that's your brother? And like, is it really that deep? And they be like, I'm like, well, do he even know y'all got a problem? And they be like, I don't know. I'm like, well, how is that your op? Cause like, so can you like, as a rapper, can you, or as a man, can you define that for me? Because I feel like niggas using that term so loose, they just making it cute.
If that nigga ain't trying to kill you, he ain't no op.
And if the person don't know about the problem, is that considered as an op?
If you don't know that it's a problem between y'all two?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Because that's what's
then it's like what's the purpose of sneaky beef?
And I wanted to clarify that.
No. If a nigga your opposition, he's a op. Like it should be a firm understanding from both parties. It's up there when we see each other.
Right.
So if it ain't that, then the nigga ain't your opposition.
And the op is a person that's beyond talking, right? At that point, we're not in there to
talk
about.
Like I feel like
it'd take niggas to come in the room and sit us down and talk.
Because I can't even say even if niggas fight, that's regular shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like
that ain't no op.
You gotta say a nigga your op when he want to kill you or you want to kill him.
It's beyond like
it's beyond that.
Where somebody got really sit us down and like.
No, bro.
Mediate some shit.
Yeah.
like a game and 50 thing. That was like some op shit where people was getting shot or shot at behind.
Or you gotta facts.
Okay, they know like, oh, I'm mad at him because nigga ain't give me $20 to get in the car. No, he my op. No, I don't fuck with him because bitches came over. He ain't let me like do what I wanted to say to him.
No, it ain't hell no. Like it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Just because, not even from no rapper's perspective, like in real life, like nigga, like I come from that. So when you like that shit, like that ain't no op. Like if nigga ain't shooting at you, you ain't shooting at him, and like how y'all ops?
Right.
You feel me? Like I don't get that.
All right, so we're going to get into this drinking game. It's a couple of little questions. I know he don't drink liquor, y'all, so he drinking some juice. So he requested a strawberry lemonade, so I had to run out to the store. I was running to different stores. He wanted Minute Maid. They didn't have Minute Maid, so I apologize. You see how bougie your favorite battle rappers and owners are around Cleveland? They need their own drink and all that. So, where the bottle at, right? That's it right here?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so if he can't answer the question, he's going to take a drink. Ain't too many questions. Let's get to it. Pick a battle rapper. Llama or Tone Goddard. And that's an OG battle rapper for y'all too, Tone Goddard. Check him out.
I can't pick either one of them.
Take a drink.
I
knew I was going to get your ass.
Yeah, I'm going to ride with the game.
I knew I was going to get you with that
I ain't going to never say one better than the other.
All right, next question. Let's go. $250,000 in cash. Somebody give you $250,000 in cash, or they give you $1 million in food stamps on a food stamp card. What you taking?
$250,000 in cash or $1 million in food stamps?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm selling stamps to everybody and their mama.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking the $250,000.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because you would have to consistently sell them them food stamps probably to a few people. We're having a whole lot of trust for them.
Yeah.
Because then if you don't trust them that much and they get too,
I'm at the store with them. I'm walking with them. I'm at the store.
No, I'm not saying that because they ain't gotta know you got the 1 million. But I'm saying
you got some those niggas that's gonna call that number.
Yeah, and it's federal. So I'm gonna just take the $250,000.
All right, let's go. Would you rather be a famous mixtape artist or a famous producer?
Famous mixtape artist or famous producer? Do this mixtape artists come? Famous mixtape artists come with paid shows?
They both come with the perks like money and all that stuff that come with it.
I'm gonna go with the artist.
Okay. Who win in the
Money, Loyalty, Murder.
Oh, that's coming up next. I got you.
By DJ Drama and Trapaholics, Tito Simon. You can look it up on all platforms. Yeah, because he just said the mixtape shit. But yeah, go ahead.
We gonna get to that next, but I got you.
My bad.
Okay, who win in a fight? Kanye West or D.L. Hughley? Who you got winning? You had to take your last 1,000 and put it up for who you got winning.
I'm gonna say Kanye West.
You got Kanye?
Yeah, he ain't like mentally. He ain't there. So bruh probably fuck around and do some wild shit to bruh. He ain't like his mind gone like and that's dangerous.
Some crazy nigga fuck around bite his whole
he
fucking
fuck around
face
and do some
up.
crazy shit to him. So yeah.
All right, this last question. I think I got you on this one. I think you have to take a drink. You gotta pick a cameraman, G-Host or 6 Slim. Who you got? Bar event. All the money on the line right now. You got some of the best battle rappers in the world coming on your camera. You got Lux there. You got Easy there. You got Mook. You got Av. You got Surf. You got all these niggas on your event. You got Chatters. You got the Fonzes. You got the Cash. You got Killer. You got everybody. So who your cameraman? You gotta pick one cameraman. You only get one for that night.
I'm going with Ghost.
You going Ghost?
I'm going with Ghost. I'm going with the home team. 6 Slim, that's the homie though. But I gotta go with Ghost because this is what I know about Ghost. With him knowing all of that, he gonna come fully prepared.
Oh yeah, G-Ho's definitely got.
Yeah, he gonna come fully prepared with him knowing that.
All right, so that's all the questions. So you got any music you wanna promote? I know you got a battle coming up, a event coming up. So you wanna promote anything?
April the 23rd, 16371. We got One Love No Heart Volume 2 coming. That's the on my next battle rap card. We ain't got no tickets. It's just 25 straight out the door. Then I got Money, Loyalty, Murder on all platforms. Suicide Mode, Money, Loyalty, Murder, hosted by DJ Drama and Trapaholics. That's out right now. You go grab that shit. You got Apple Music, any of that, go get it for free.
All right, man. I just want to say thank you for coming to sit down and interview with me, and I'm definitely gonna have you back and do some more work with you because there's so much stuff we can talk about. Because we got a lot of history as far as battle rap going, a lot of shit. This outside this conversations is just talking like personal issues and stuff like that. Before we end this, you got a song you want to do for your promo video? You want to let the fans know what we doing?
Shit. We could do the intro. Welcome to Hell on Money, Loyalty, Murder.
All right, that's what's up. Thank you for everything, bro, and I'll be talking to you real soon. So rap.
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
It's dark in hell.
Hey yo, check it out. Right now you in tune to the sounds of the DJ, the funk drama. The affiliates, nigga.
Gangsta Grills.
And I'm rocking with my guy, see the side mode.
First, right?
So we back at it. Y'all niggas know what's up.
Fucked up out here.
This is Money, Loyalty, and Murder.
Look,
Get 'em.
my back to the pavement, what made me the greatest, I'm chosen. I make you a promise, I give you my word and it's golden. By focus division, no time for no slipping, I'm focused. Turn niggas to packs, put one in the air when we smoking on. Reppin' that cedar block when you see the cops, nigga warn us. And no, we ain't flashing no guns on IG, but niggas know we got them on us. He used to be, he a has-been, turn rat now, be an informant. Turn red lights into green lights when I shoot, nigga know I'm scoring. In the belly of the beast, never move without your heat, ain't no white flags of peace, leave you dead in the streets, yellow tape and white sheets, ambulance or police, black tenant on fleece, better keep them in your reach, the old niggas outlive the young, it's fucked up but the statement true, the gangsta shit be watered down, how you pop shit and write statements too, blood by the project, bitch, this 38 got a body on it, my young boy just bought a gun and he'll fuck around and put your body on it, crash dummies ain't my opponent, make a movie, it's a homie moment, hollow point stuffed in the clips when I spit, I'ma put some fire on it, different day it's the same shit, grab some tissue in a spare toilet, when that lead pop it's a headshot, we ain't giving niggas no fair warnings, round here we use the funerals, boy you know what I do to you, it's real niggas that kill you, then shoot up the candlelight visual, bullets make them turn spiritual, hot shit put some fear in you, you can plead for help, you can pray for help, but I'm telling you God ain't hearing you, stay cracked on the corner, here all night then back by the morning, level up feel important, can't do that then try some extortion, stump you out in some Jordans, watch what you say don't need no recordings, or you need some employment, get the hoe out cause the bitch was annoying you, walking the hell when the concrete is hot, know some good niggas that died on the block, choppers and sticks they come with the stock, boy like the market your body gon' drop, 50s and 100s I ran on my knot, I got it my nigga you want it or not, put on some shoes I'm chasing that guap, 200 bullets for 200 ops.
It's a number no city wants to celebrate on New Year's Day, the final tally of its 2019 homicide rate. The news comes after a violent New Year's Eve in Cleveland. Thanks for joining us at 6 o'clock, everyone. I'm Romney Smith. Russ and Sarah are off. Tonight, Mark Namick explains how Cleveland's murder rate compares to previous years and what the city is doing to fight the violence.
All right, let's get to it. Ironberg Studios. I said what I said. Episode 2, and I'm here with new artist Marche. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Let's get to it. Like, bro, need to hear your voice. They definitely need to hear your voice. 17 and you singing like this. Let's go.
18.
You 18 now?
I'm 18. I'll be 19 in May.
Don't send her no DMs, y'all.
Oh,
I don't know thirsty ass and send her no
I don't do
DMs,
that.
nothing. I ain't got. Nope, y'all ain't doing it. Let's get to this interview. What age did you start to sing?
I want to say like 10. At 10, I started singing in church, just like children's choir, stuff like that. And then in school, I do like little talent shows and that type of stuff.
Oh, you did a lot of talent shows?
Yeah.
Did you win
in
any?
Elementary school. I won one. Actually, like in high school, I did one, and I did win like a cash prize. But when I was younger, no, not really.
Why?
In
Like,
elementary school, but it wasn't really like it was like.
was it like you
elementary
performing
school.
other people's songs?
Yes.
Oh, it's one of those type of
Yeah,
shows. So
and then it was school, so it
You was-
wasn't like a win and lose type of thing. It was just.
you was only 10 too, so you wasn't like
Yeah.
writing your own music like you writing now. So yeah, that's different. My cousin, he used to do a lot of talent shows. He used to always do Michael Jackson. He used to win too, but Oh, that's up.
Like
That's
that, yeah.
that's what's up. That might be the next question I was gonna ask you. What artists inspire you, if you can name a few?
It is a few. It's a lot. It's a lot of different artists because I listen to a lot of different music, and then they all inspire me in
Different genres
in
of
different
music.
ways. Yeah, I listen to a lot of different.
You listen to
genres.
like country?
Yes, I like
You do?
country.
Who you listen to
I
country?
listen to country. I like Dan and Shay.
You actually know some
Lil
artists.
Bryant is cool.
I only know Garth Brooks.
You only know what?
Garth Brooks. That's the only person I know from
I
country.
don't know him. My brain is blanking. It's somebody else. What's his name? I don't know. I really do. I listen to a lot.
So,
Country.
you listen to rock?
Rock. I listen to country, rock, rap, R&B, indie. I love indie music.
Indie, okay.
I listen
What
to
about
all
neo
types.
soul?
Neo soul. I love
Neo
neo
soul.
soul. Yeah,
That's like when you burn candles and get to like
yeah.
they had those vibrant colors going
music
on.
lover.
That's,
But, yeah.
that's cool. Let's go to Oh no, what
So
artist?
artists,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
sorry, I messed
You
up the question.
okay? Yeah, definitely Whitney. I love Ari Lennox.
What you know about Whitney? I think that Whitney. No, Whitney was still here.
Yeah.
But you got Whitney at the end though. You didn't get like Whitney in her prime when she was
I
like at the Super
know.
Bowl singing.
You're right.
You
but
caught
I
Whitney when
still-
she was like on like drugs and running around
Yeah,
like with
but-
Bobby, just doing random
But
shit.
I'm still hip though. I still know.
What about Mariah?
I like Mariah. I do. I don't listen to her as much, but I do like Mariah.
Jennifer Hudson?
Jasmine. I like Jasmine. Jennifer. Yes.
Jasmine Sullivan, you said?
Yes, love Jasmine. Ari Lennox. Sade. Erica.
Old
Erica
school
Badu.
Sade?
Yeah.
You a little too young to be listening to this type of stuff. I'm just starting to make myself listen to this stuff, and my mother was listening to this
Really?
music. Yeah, I wasn't listening to that stuff. I just
This
really,
is my yeah.
I just started like listening to like the '90s got some of the best music R&B
Yes.
wise to me, and I just started listening to like some of those artists that you naming like
yeah.
heavy.
Aaliyah.
Oh, you a Aaliyah? Oh yeah,
90s.
you a Aaliyah fan. That's cool. So where do you see yourself in the next few years as far as the artists go?
In the next few years, hopefully I want to have like a few projects out, videos. I see myself having a team together. I don't know, just want to be more established, I guess.
So
as
do
an
you see
artist.
yourself like as a singer and a label owner, or just like a singer with like background dance? Like Beyonce got dancers, and you want that type of vibe where you got like a whole 50, 60 dancers?
I don't think so.
Your music won't get into that type of like vibe where
I don't think so. Not the dancers and stuff.
which
I
is
don't
want like
think so.
assistants
Like
and
yeah.
you want people to run and go get you food and all that type of stuff. You just want to bully on people.
No,
or
I ain't mean it like that. But no, I don't know.
Don't worry, that's all right. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next question. You being in church, so what's the difference like with church? Do you get a lot of flack for your music? You write about love, relationships, stuff like that. And church, I know back in the early days of church, I haven't been in church in years. Don't strike me, God. But back in the early days, people who wrote that type of music was considered as devil music. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna ask you two questions. One, do they still consider that type of stuff? Like, do they still treat people like that? Like, oh, this is devil music, or?
I think it's a lot of people that do, but I haven't gotten any flack for that. Not really. Cause the only people, it's like people that's related to me that know my music and they know that I'm in church too. So, and then the stuff that I write about, it's not like it's vulgar or raunchy or anything. So that's why I always felt like as long as I'm not talking about nothing crazy and I'm not denouncing God or anything, then I feel like I'm fine.
Okay, second question to that. Do people in church actually like your music? Do you have like older people in church come up to you like asking for your like?
They haven't heard it.
Why you don't let them hear
They
it?
heard it. Oh no.
Oh, you ain't let them hear your demon music?
My demon music.
They gonna say it's demon music.
They haven't heard it. It's just my grandma and she likes it.
Yeah, your grandma love your music. So why you ain't letting the church hear it yet?
I don't know. I mean,
Nervous?
No, it's not that.
You just don't think people with big hats can listen to your music?
No, it's not even that.
Do they still wear the big hats in church?
They do.
They
do.
Funny. I remember
It's
last
like,
church.
you know, but it's different churches you go to. Some churches be real old school, real strict, real religious, and would be like, oh, no, she making that type of music, nah. But, you know, it's other churches that are more.
Yeah, you lucky you ain't in the
open-minded.
South. You was in the South,
Yeah.
they be calling you a huzzy. That's like
Yeah.
an old school name too. They be calling you a huzzy, and they wouldn't be letting you. They be throwing water on you when you ain't looking, like hoping you burn, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the song "Losing Sleep." What inspired that song?
I was just writing. I was just like, okay, sometimes I get in this mood and I'm like, okay, I need to write something. So then what I would do is like, I find me a little beat on YouTube. So this particular day, I was just like, I looked up Ari Lennox type beat and I listened to it for a little bit and I started to get like the melody and then I started to put the chorus, the hook together. And then once I got the hook, I just thought about my most recent relationship that I was in. And that kind of helped me to put it all together.
So you to be 18,
Yeah.
you actually wrote, because it's a detailed song. So you went through that much pain to write a song like that?
I did. And it's crazy.
Damn, these young niggas ain't shit. Like,
it ain't crazy.
because you 18, so you had to be like 17, 16, because you just turned 18.
I was 17.
Y'all going through it that hard when I was that
I
age.
know, right?
That was the age we was like doing it. Like we call it do it. Like you want to do it and like, oh, what? Y'all going through where you writing about that? Like it's a deep song. So yeah, he ain't gonna be good in life at all. He's a shitty person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that song is like, when I heard it, I thought somebody else wrote the song for you because it's a
Really?
deep. Yeah, I didn't think you wrote that song.
Oh,
So when I
really?
hit you back, I was like, who wrote this song? He's like, I wrote that. I was like, you wrote this song? Like, your writing is dope.
Thank
You a
you.
dope writer. Like, keep writing, and then you never know. You'll probably end up writing for. Have you ever wrote for other people?
I would love to. I haven't.
Have anybody ever approached you?
I would love to. Like, if I could just make it in songwriting, I would be fine with that because I would really like.
That's
that.
where the money at.
Yeah, I would love
Yeah,
that.
that's where the money at.
But no, I never wrote for nobody, and nobody's ever written for me.
Would you accept somebody writing for you? Accept writers?
I really wouldn't like it.
Because it's not
I
you?
don't like. Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like it takes something out of it. Like it's not all the way mine.
So what if
But
somebody
I don't
come with a
know,
beautiful, like a beautiful song and be
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Because if I like, if I feel it, like if I feel touched by it, then I'll be like, okay, I'll sing it. I'll take it.
So all you singers out there that really can't sing, I'm just playing. But all you singers out there who looking, maybe you can come and my girl can write for y'all.
No, for real.
Yes.
I definitely would.
And you make sure you charge them too. Don't let them take you up top. Definitely right. All right, let's go on to the next question. Are you in the choir?
I'm not in the choir.
You not?
I'm not. The church I go to is real small.
But you said you started off in church singing, right?
Yeah. So when I was younger, so I was born in Cleveland.
Okay.
I moved to North Carolina when I was a baby, basically. Moved back here when I was 16. So I was raised a lot in North Carolina, and that's when I was in like the praise team. It wasn't really a choir, it was just a praise team. And I led the praise team, and yeah, that's what I was singing and stuff. And then when I got here, we moved to my grandma's church. It's smaller. It's not really, they don't really have like a choir or other people that be singing with me. I just go up there and sing by myself sometimes.
All right, I got a quick question. It's a joke though, in a sense. So, church, is it first and second shift at church? Because it seems like church never ends. It's like it's 2 shifts.
But the one I go to, it's really not that bad.
Do they have like a manager walking around now? Because it's like church never ends. Like I call people and they're like, I'm at church. And I'm like, okay, it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I call them back, it'd be like 5, 6 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I'm still at church.
I'm
like,
church.
how much praying you gonna do? Like, I mean, I don't think God will let you in by now. Like, I don't think God's listening that long. He probably want to watch the game or something. Like, all day long.
Right.
Like, church.
Luckily, the one I go to, it'd be like, the longest it'd be 2 hours, an hour. We don't be there that long. And it's starting in the afternoon. You ain't gotta get up early. So it's cool.
Man, I went to the Word Church years ago.
That's crazy. This man.
I'll never go back. Never go back.
It was, how was it?
It was cool, but it was horrible because they passed out papers. This was years ago. I'm not saying this to slander the church or anything because it could be different. This was at least 10 years ago when I went. They gave us a paper that we was filling out. Like they want us to put like our tax information and stuff on there. This was years ago. Like I took it as they was trying to like find out how much we made so they can know how much we can donate. And it rubbed me the wrong way. And church people don't come for me because this was so long ago. And I will cuss you out if you send me a DM about the church, the word church and all that, because I'm not saying they doing that now. I'm not saying y'all taking money. I could have been looking at the paper wrong, but it was definitely asking me how much I made. So with that said, I took it as y'all wanted my text information to get money. Y'all flying around in helicopters and keep doing what y'all doing. Leave y'all alone. Y'all leave me alone.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the next question. People will want to know, who is Marche?
I always feel like this.
Is it an alter ego?
No. Marche is literally my middle name. Marche is me.
Okay.
I don't see it as like I don't want to separate.
Do you want to get them your first name, your government name, your slave name, or no?
I'm gonna keep my slave.
Keep it. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
I'm gonna keep my slave name. But no, I always feel like that's a big question because I'm just learning that there's so many different aspects of myself and of who I am. But if it's anything that I want people to really know through my music about who I am, it's just that I love it. Like I do it because I love it. I have like a crazy connection to music, and so I try to be transparent in my writing and in everything that I sing, because I want people to be able to feel that.
So you still a growing flower.
Yes.
Still trying to figure you
learning.
out. So next interview, y'all, I'm gonna ask her that same question. She gonna give us more depth about who she is. I'm a badass. Every time I'm not playing with these, she gonna come off like y'all want her to, and she gonna have way more, as far as that question goes. All right, let's go to the next question. You writing your own music. How do you deal with, or do you ever experience writer's block?
I do.
How do you deal with it?
I do.
Do you just like send text messages to your ex and argue with them, or to get more like inspiration?
No. I just kind of
WYD, and then you like.
I just kind of gotta wait till I feel something, cause like I don't know, writing is always easy for me unless I'm trying to be really specific about what I want the message of the song to be. Then I gotta kind of like sit down and really think about it. But most of the time, I'm just like I just start writing how I feel, like how I'm feeling in that moment. And then the words just kind of, it kind of just writes, the song writes itself, for real.
So basically, it's an experience thing.
Say it again.
So your writing is like, it's an experience thing.
Yeah.
So when you get the writer's block, you just fall back and you think about like experiences and stuff like that. Like, let me just think about more of the lies he told and keep writing. Because he told a dumbass lie. Hey, I forgot about that lie. Let me put that lie in the song. Let me expose this nigga. Let me go. So... No. It's not like that.
Not like that.
See, I used to rap, and I used to battle rap years ago, and I used to deal with writer's block. I used to just walk away from writing completely, and I wait a couple of days, and it was like I don't know if it was like charging up like mentally, like for me, I just walk away from it in a couple of days, like this experience and seeing different stuff, and then I go back to the drawing board a couple of days later, and I can have a fresh mindset for writing. And then once I get into that point again, I just gotta leave it alone, because you don't want to force nothing, because when you force stuff, it's not you. Yeah. It's like you just trying to hurry up and finish that sentence to get through that song, and you don't like that, because as you start performing, you get to that point, it's not the same as far as performance go. Definitely. Because it's truly not you.
Definitely.
All right, let's go to the next question. This is gonna be kind of funny, but I'm gonna ask you this. It's not real funny, but it's kind of funny. Okay, you as a singer. Do you drink lemon and tea? Because I know it's like a thing I see in movies. Have you ever had a moment where it's time to sing, I can't sing, I lost my voice, and they run there with the tea and the lemon, and they like drink this real quick, and then like magically you turn into Whitney?
No.
That's not true?
Like that. It's not like magically
I didn't see the movies.
Whitney. But it does help though. Like, I don't know it does help a lot. So I do drink tea. It just like, I don't know. It just kind of warmed up my vocal cords, I guess. I don't know.
Do you feel the difference? Do you feel stronger? Like,
it just feels like, I don't know how to explain it. You
go from this like quiet to like Whitney like at the Super Bowl.
It really does help, but it's not like.
So, is there any other remedies that singers can use that they probably don't know about? Nothing else? You ain't got nothing else? Like,
drinking tea is good. I don't know, just doing like a little warm up.
Drink some tequila and get some cough drops, girl. It's gonna work.
I don't know about that.
Don't try it. I was just talking. Please don't. Please don't at all. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Being from Cleveland, would you like to be the new face of Cleveland? Because you think about it, Cleveland don't have a face. Like we have like local acts. Don't give no disrespect to none of y'all, but y'all ain't made it yet. If y'all did, I've been trying to get at y'all. You people, that we ain't gonna do that. But we don't have one singer here that leading the pack as front line. We have like local artists that's singing. I'm not saying they can't sing, but we don't have that one as far as popularity that's on the level of like Lil Baby, The Baby, stuff like that. So would you like that responsibility? Do you see yourself having that responsibility?
If I'm being honest, I feel like I'm capable. Like
You are.
I know I'm capable.
When I heard your song, that's what made me think about it.
But thank you. I feel like I'm capable, but I don't know if I would want that responsibility. I don't know.
You don't want to be the face?
If I would want to be.
So you like to be like a dormant type person, like who come and sing and disappear.
I kind of want to.
Like he's like, I do my thing. When I show up on stage, everybody look. Leave me alone, bitches. I'm done. Like I don't want people all in my business. I don't want people chasing me around when I get pregnant. And what we gonna like? You don't want? Okay.
I kind of want to be.
So it's like you want to be known, but you want to be left alone at the same time.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
There's nothing wrong with that. Kind of like I would say how Beyonce is now, because back earlier she was noticeable, like a lot more, but now she's more private, like in a sense, like kind of like Rihanna. She's private too. I mean, like, she popped out now with the whole baby thing, but.
Somebody I feel like her. I feel like she kind of like she known. You know the artist her.
Yeah, I know her.
Okay,
Him and her. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I ain't that old.
But yeah.
What happened to her? She kind of like faded out, or she
Did
is.
she?
Yeah.
No, you don't be listening to music.
Okay, so when they first came out, it was him and her. But didn't him start like stalking her, or?
I don't know about that. I didn't know that they like.
You know the tandem?
I've seen like him before, but I never really like listened to his music. I didn't know that they like knew each other or they started together or anything like that.
Yeah, it was like a group. It was like him and her when they started, because they was like underground, and they started getting real popular. I thought, and then him started singing her songs.
Oh, cause I did. Yeah, he got
started
like
singing her songs,
he
and
has like responses to her songs, like,
and they fell out in a sense.
I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, that definitely happened. All right, let's go on to the next question. Are you open to being in a group? Or you just want to be Beyonce? You don't want to be Kelly. You don't want to be
Beyonce, but I don't.
You want to be. I know everybody want to be Beyonce the group, but you don't want to be. Do you want to be in a group? Can you deal with other people?
I can deal with other people. Like I'm the type of person that get along with everybody, but I don't know. I don't think I will.
See, with groups is Eagles, and you got people.
Yeah, it's
like,
all kinds of stuff. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I done shot videos of artists, and like I have both artists on set, and it could be females, it could be males. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want them to start arguing when they see this. But I have one artist come up to me and they say, "Well, I feel like you're not shooting me enough, but you're shooting her, and it's my song." And I'm like, well, she have her part on the song, so I'm shooting her sing, then I'm shooting your sing, because she was ready at the moment. But you deal with stuff like that, and then later on, the other artists hit me up and send me a message and be like, "Well, could you put the part when it was just me only out there?" And I'm like, "Well, I thought y'all was in this together, but okay, like that's what y'all want to do, like."
Yeah, see, that's too much. I don't know.
Yeah, because like you, to me, I feel like that was kind of like stabbing each other in the back in a sense, or it was some tension that could be built up if one found out about what the other one was doing. It could definitely start something.
Yeah, that's too much.
So to answer your question, you definitely just want to be Beyonce who she is now. You don't want to be with all the rest of them bitches. Nope. No touch my comb. This is me. I'm singing. This is my stage, my microphone. That's what you want to do. Nothing wrong with that at all. So are you open to collabing with people?
I am, but not really right now. Not right now, because I just feel like I'm in my early...
You still trying to find yourself?
Early stages of my music, so not right now.
So what if a rapper came to you and was like, "Hey, I got this song, but I need somebody to sing the hook." It's got to be something you like?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing something like that with like a rapper?
Yeah, like people ask. And I would do it.
So this you should do. Somebody asks you, send me the song, and I'll listen to the song. If the song is not shit, I'll let you know. Like, no, he can't rap. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care how lit the beat is. He can't rap. He can't rap.
That's enough.
Don't devalue yourself.
That'd be hard for me. Like, I don't want to tell people that they can't.
You don't have to tell them. You gotta learn how to curve people. Just hit them with the like, yeah, you know what? God told me. That's when you start using your church. Hey, God told me this ain't my moment. God told me this not my moment, so I'm gonna pray for you. That's what you do. Turn it. You gotta learn how to flip it. You still find yourself. You gotta learn how to curve people, but use the church side because they can't go against God. They can't get mad because like, well, you know, she really didn't turn me down. She said what God told her to say, and I can't like say F God. So there you go. Use that. That's how you do it. When people hit you up. Hey, y'all. So when they see this interview and you use that, I'm gonna have to tell you something else off camera to use because now they gonna know. And you use the guy, I'm like, no, I saw the interview and it was a curve move. We ain't even think about that. They're just going on the internet. Yeah, so this rap better. I'm telling you all that right now.
Rap better.
Okay, I got a quote that I ask a lot of singers and rappers, and I want you to finish the end of it. If skill so, truth be told, lyrically I'll probably be, and then you're gonna tell me who you probably be. You ready?
Ooh, no.
I'm gonna say the quote again. I just always break it down to people say no, because I asked my sister one time up here, and she was finishing the quote, and I'm like, no, I'm asking you a question.
Like, who would you
Yeah, so, okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. You ready? You would take time to think. That's what you want to do. I don't want it to be like where you already know the question and just pop out. So if skill so, truth be told, lyrically I'll probably be. So based on music and stuff, if you can, any person that you just admire music, if skill so, you can have that skill.
So, say it again.
So if skill so, truth be told, I'll probably be lyrically. Or you know what? I'll change that for you because you're a singer. Because most of that's a rap quote, whatever, by Jay-Z. So I changed it for you because you're a singer. So if skill so, truth be told, vocally, I'll probably be.
Okay. Well, now it's really hard.
It is? Better not say nobody wrong. They're going to get mad at you, girl.
Vocally, I don't know. I keep, like, the first person that popped up in my head is Alicia Keys.
So, skill so, truth be told, vocally, I'll probably be
Alicia.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I still love that song, Falling. I used to have a biggest crush on her when I was younger. Yes, like the thing is, like I didn't care about her acne. It was just like she just had like this sexiness about her. Like it was just one video. I'm doing an interview. But it was just one video that she had. And in the video, I guess she was pouring somebody like some milk or something. She worked in a cafe. And she was like, always make sure you get sugar. And I was like, that's so sexy. She's like, always make sure you get sugar in your, because I think you kind of sweet.
Because I think you kind of sweet.
Yeah, and I used to love that video. I was like, I forgot the name of it. I just Woman's Worth. You know my, yes, I used to love that song. Love that song. All right, so let's get ready to start wrapping up the interview. So, before we do the drinking game, where can they find your music?
You can find me on YouTube and SoundCloud right now. It's Marche.
And if y'all got any questions, DM me. Don't DM her because I don't trust y'all. Y'all not about to y'all not about to pollute her mind. Y'all not about to she's not about to be that person that was a prophet with a voice, and 10 years later I see her on TV looking like Whitney. So DM me because y'all not doing it. Alright, so now we're gonna get into the drinking game. She's not old enough to drink liquor, and I'm not promoting her to drink liquor on this show. Just want y'all to know, so don't come for me. Don't arrest me. She'll be drinking juice today. I got a couple questions, not too many. You might not even really take a drink, but I usually write one question on purpose to get a person to take a drink. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna ask you in a question. If you can't answer the question, you take a drink. Simple. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, you gotta pick one: Summer Walker or SZA.
Ooh, I have to go with SZA.
Okay, SZA or Ari.
That's hard. I have to go with Ari.
All right, Mariah Carey or Whitney?
I gotta go Whitney.
Who win a versus? Mary J. Blige or Beyonce? You can't answer it. Take a drink. Did you just cuss?
No, I was
God ain't gonna like that. God ain't like that.
God don't like that. No, I was gonna say for me it would be Mary J.
In the verses?
I feel like, yeah, like just for me personally,
that's
I feel
cool.
like Mary.
It's your pick. It's your pick. All right, so let's go to the next question. Would you rather be right now at church or at the studio? Better not go against God.
You said don't go get.
You better not go against God. If you had to pick right now, and when you leave here, you rather go to church or do you rather go to the studio right now? You had to pick.
I go against God. I gotta be honest. I'd rather go to the studio.
That was my trick question. I thought
you thought I was gonna drink?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna drink because I thought she was gonna be like, I'm not going against church because I don't want to get in no trouble. But you have to remember, next Sunday when you go to church, this interview won't be out of time, so you good. We got a couple weeks before this interview out. When this interview come out, they're gonna be on your ass. I just want you to know that.
I'll be alright.
All right, so let's go. Another question: would you prefer Chanel or Gucci? Not into the designer thing. He's gonna take a drink. All right, let's see. Movie wise, you seem like you got an old soul, so I hope you know these movies. You got to pick one: 5 Heartbeats or The Temptations.
Ooh. I'm a drink. That's a hard question.
Okay, then the next one, I hope you know these because I was writing these questions and I was like, let's see how old her soul is. Selena or What's Love Got to Do with It?
What's Love Got to Do with It? I'm sorry.
So how are you on hood movies?
Hood movies?
You know some? Because I got a couple questions for those too.
Give me the question.
Let's go. Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Or Menace to Society.
I'm gonna go Boys in the Hood just because I watched it more. I'm gonna go Boys in the Hood.
All right, Boys in the Hood or Juice.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna drink.
All right, last question. Frontal or dreads? You gotta pick one. You rather have a frontal or dreads? Hairstyle wise.
Okay.
Lace, was it lace front? What's the one they be doing? It ain't got a zipper on it. The one they be having. They put the stocking cap on. Don't listen to me. I'll just be talking. But if you had to pick a hairstyle, you rather have a frontal. You gotta pick one or the other. Frontal or dreads.
Okay, but is it real dreads? Like get my real hair dreaded because you know they could do it. I'll go with the frontal.
You going with the frontal?
Yeah.
You ain't going with the dreads?
No, because I'll try some fake dreads, but I don't want to really lock my hair because I might not like it no more. I don't know.
All right, you get to pick one. Piercing, tongue piercing or lip piercing? Because he got your nose done.
I was thinking about. I'd probably do I'm gonna say lip piercing, but it would be like a Medusa. You know the one that go right.
I thought somebody
here.
had a booger on their nose one time. I saw a person and hers was kind of dull. And I walked up on her and I was like, hey, Ma, you got something on your lip? And she was like, oh, this is my piercing. I was like, it's kind of brown. Like, it was like kind of rusty. I don't know, like maybe she got done eating something, but I thought it was a booger. I was like, you got something? She's like, oh, no, it's my piercing. Then she just kept messing with me like, so you really just thought like I just had something else? Like, I mean, yeah, it wasn't shiny.
Oh, why would you do her like that?
Okay, eyebrow piercing, or what's the one they be having in their back? That looks so like it hurt. You ever never saw the one that they have in the back? Okay, going back, I just made a mistake, hit the wrong button. All right, so eyebrow piercing, or what other piercing can I think of? What's weird they be doing now? Forehead piercing. I'm just going Uzi Vert.
Eyebrow.
Eyebrow?
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll be doing a song after this, a promo song. Do you want to tell everybody what song you'll be doing?
I'm going to do my song called Losing Sleep.
Losing Sleep, y'all. So, y'all get ready. Do not DM her, because you rappers, we don't trust y'all. Anybody want to collab, you'll come through me. Thank you for being on the show, and I look forward to having you again. And I told you one's going to be back.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
I nearly lost my mind, believing all your lies. You wasted all my time, but I know that's alright, 'cause now you're losing sleep, knowing that you lost me. I know that I still be on your mind, 'cause now you're losing sleep. Wishing
I don't think it'll ever be another. It'll never be another human that can in 20 and 20. Oh, yeah, but he was talking about that stuff early in the day, like about certain people. In at 25, I don't think nobody. I mean, it'd be people that would probably surpass him in accomplishments and impact and stuff like that. But
for sure,
that dude at 25 that leave those footprints in the ground that big, like that's crazy. Like, and if it was no Tupac, Biggie would have been around, but I don't think Biggie name would nowhere near be that big without Tupac being attached to it. Because when you say one, you got to say the other.
I am bird fucking lust. Let's go. They talking about.